Imagine that one day, the reality around you starts changing in a way you can't explain. Those spiritual signs and synchronicities that used to be constant are now gone. And suddenly, the energy of people, of places, begins to affect you in an unexplainable way. Strange, isn't it? After the spiritual awakening ends, the life that once seemed to be finally falling into place now starts to present even greater mysteries. Have you ever felt like this? And what do you do when the universe stops sending signs? If you want to understand what happens in this new phase of awakening and how it can transform your reality, stay until the end of this video to find out. For many, spiritual awakening is seen as the pinnacle, the arrival at a state of fulfillment and understanding. But this view hides what really happens. The awakening is only the gateway, an introduction to what's yet to come. Imagine opening a door to a new dimension. The landscape remains the same, but the observer is now different. The awakening illuminates a new reality, and the universe begins to unfold more complexly, challenging the individual to see beyond the surface. The end of the awakening is, in fact, an invitation to integrate everything that has been revealed, a phase of internal adjustments and a search for authenticity that shapes and defines the true journey. This phase of integration is not always obvious nor simple. It's like learning a new language. It's not enough to know the words. You need to internalize them until they become part of your thinking and way of seeing the world. In this process, the individual discovers that the answers are no longer out there, but within themselves, resonating at a vibrational frequency that requires courage to confront. This is the moment when they realize that their consciousness has already expanded, and now the task is to align this new perception with practical life. Every action, every choice carries the weight of this new consciousness, and reality becomes a kind of mirror, reflecting the steps of those who seek authenticity. Integration is slow and deep, but it's precisely what brings true freedom. And with that, a new perspective on authenticity arises. Now, the challenge is not just to be awakened, but to live according to this new consciousness, in harmony with universal wisdom and the mystery of the universe. The person begins to realize that, to stay on the path, it is necessary to accept that awakening is cyclical, full of ups and downs, filled with new layers to be uncovered. And the deeper they dive, the more the quantum field of reality reveals itself as an infinite ocean of possibilities, where their own energetic vibration begins to shape what is to come. So, the question remains, how far is someone willing to go to become authentic, to truly live this new reality? After the awakening, it's common for the world around to feel quieter, even still. This feeling of calm, which can scare some, is a sign that the connection with the universe has internalized. Before, the signs came from the outside, in coincidences and synchronicities that did not go unnoticed. Now, the scenario changes. The internal signs gain strength, as if the universe itself echoes in the consciousness of the awakened. The absence of external signs is a reflection of the alignment achieved, proof that the internal vibration is in tune with universal wisdom. But is it easy to deal with this newfound tranquility? Many may wonder if this calm is a sign of stagnation or even a loss of connection. In truth, it represents an advanced stage of the journey where the dependence on external signs gives way to self-confidence. The individual learns that they no longer need to seek answers outside of themselves. They carry them within, in the silence of each moment, like a calm river flowing beneath the surface. It is in this state that one learns to live in presence, observing the subtle waves of energy and vibration that permeate daily life. External certainties give way to a deeper connection with self-knowledge, and life, once noisy, now speaks through silence. And thus, this calm becomes fertile ground for the true expansion of consciousness. Without needing confirmations at every step, the individual opens up to the manifestation of a reality aligned with their energetic vibration. The feeling of peace is, in fact, the opening of an inner space where consciousness expands and new perspectives blossom, revealing universal laws that once seemed distant. Those who live this stage realize that life doesn't demand constant answers, but rather a genuine trust in the cosmic flow, where everything happens at the right time. And then comes the question, to what extent is this inner peace the path to a deeper connection with the mysteries of the universe? When spiritual awakening crosses the threshold of consciousness, the body also starts to resonate at a new frequency. Suddenly, deep nights of sleep turn into short, intense journeys, as if the body needs less physical rest but more time to spiritually attune. Changes in sleep patterns, where the individual wakes up in the middle of the night, are common and indicate an integration between the conscious mind and the quantum field. In other cases, appetite can change drastically. Certain foods that were once enjoyable now seem heavy, as if they carry an energetic vibration incompatible with the new state. Every detail of this physical process is a direct reflection of the vibrational shift that is taking place. Additionally, physical appearance may undergo small but noticeable transformations. The skin seems to have a different glow, as if reflecting a light that comes from within. This new energy, more aligned with the universe and spirituality, can even alter the way the person is perceived by others. Those who experience these physical changes will notice that their presence makes a different impact. People and even animals are drawn to, or, at times, repelled by the new vibration. It's not something visible to the eyes, but felt in the energetic field that is now more attuned to spiritual reality. This more intense aura creates a sense of magnetism, where the very presence carries a wisdom that transcends words. These physical changes also serve as a call to take care of the body in new ways. Intuition starts guiding towards practices and habits that promote this elevated frequency, such as seeking activities that resonate with the energy of awakening, whether in diet, exercise, or even new forms of self-care. With each adjustment, the body responds, becoming a more refined channel for spiritual vibrations. This transformation creates a bridge between the physical and the spiritual, where the body is no longer just an instrument, but an integral part of the path of self-discovery. The question that remains is, how far can these changes lead to a new level of healing and expansion? After awakening, a sense of disconnection may arise, as if the reality around no longer vibrates at the same frequency. This shift in energy frequency creates a gap between the new self and old relationships, which may start to feel empty or out of sync. People with whom there were once deep ties begin to drift away, almost as if an invisible veil is separating different worlds. This distancing, however, is a natural step in the integration process. It's as if the universe needs to make room for more aligned and authentic relationships, allowing new connections, now based on authenticity and spiritual alignment, to take place. On the other hand, this disconnection may come with a deep sense of loneliness, even in the midst of crowds. It's an emptiness that cannot be filled by the presence of others, but that calls for an inward dive. At this moment, it is common to feel a need for seclusion, to be with oneself in a silence that reveals much more than any superficial conversation. Understanding that this loneliness is temporary and essential for spiritual evolution is a relief and a lesson. It teaches that the path to reconnecting with the world starts first with connecting with oneself. In this retreat, the soul finds space to heal old wounds, freeing itself from what no longer makes sense in this new reality. Gradually, new relationships start to emerge, and these deeper and more conscious connections seem to flow effortlessly, as if they were already predestined. Friends who share the same energy field, who are also walking the path of self-knowledge and consciousness expansion, appear naturally. These relationships are not just casual encounters, but true spiritual alliances. With each new bond formed, it becomes clear that the previous distancing served to align energies and prepare the way for these connections that vibrate at the same frequency. And then, the question arises: what else does the universe have in store now that the frequency is realigned? After spiritual awakening, many experience a period of silence, where the signs and synchronicities that once guided life seem to become scarce. This change can cause restlessness, but it's actually a sign of maturity and alignment with the universe, which now communicates in a deeper and more subtle way. Intuition becomes stronger, transforming the search for external confirmations into an inner certainty. This silence becomes an invitation to full trust in universal wisdom, where one's presence itself becomes the path. In this state of calm, attention must adjust, as the signs, though less visible, still exist. Hidden between the lines, patience and perception increase, leading to a new phase of silent transformation, similar to the depth of a calm river. This spiritual silence can be seen as a test where unwavering trust in intuition and the universe's energy is proven. Thus, true magic lies in the serenity of knowing that everything is in its rightful place, even without obvious confirmations. The spiritual maturity gained at this moment teaches that the absence of noise is not the end, but the beginning of true spiritual independence, allowing for a clearer view of the energies around. After spiritual awakening, sensitivity to the energies and vibrations around intensifies, revealing hidden aspects of environments and interactions. This new sense, though it may seem magical, brings with it the challenge of absorbing others' emotions, making energetic protection essential. Imagine entering a place and instantly picking up on the collective mood or someone's emotions nearby, even without a word exchanged. To navigate this new reality, balance and discernment become indispensable, preventing personal energy from being drained by external influences. In this context, self-knowledge becomes the key to maintaining one's own vibrational frequency. Techniques such as visualizing a protective light or breathing deeply and imagining energy roots connecting to the ground are. Meditation and grounding practices, like walking barefoot in nature, help anchor this new perception. Over time, this sensitivity transforms into a powerful tool of discernment, allowing a better understanding of the intentions around us and aligning with those who share similar purposes. Thus, the journey after awakening reveals itself as an ever-deepening connection with essence and universal wisdom. Now that you've delved into these insights about what happens after spiritual awakening, it's time to put all this knowledge into practice. Ask yourself, how can I integrate these changes into my life? What can I do daily to align my vibrational frequency? By reflecting on these questions, you might discover incredible ways to connect more deeply with your essence and the universe. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments, and check out the pinned comment for book recommendations that will further enrich your understanding. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to continue your journey of self-discovery and spirituality. Leave your like and don't miss the video that will appear on the end screen, where we explore more about manifestation and the law of attraction. Thank you for being here today.